Nigga fucking with the crusade, really with the shit. Yeah, y'all that boys will murder us. Slap. Pussy G ain't hurting ya. Dude, look how good this looks, bro. Here we go. We finna shoot this video. I'm really feeling this beat though. I'm really just messing around, just having fun right now. Josh is doing some studying right there. Being a cool little cat right there. There's Josh. Anywho, let's get right into it. I'm about to explain to my best possible capabilities how the Full Sail housing, getting your whole apartment situation goes and how it's run down, basically. So let's get right into it. What's going on, guys? My name is Henry. Welcome back to another video, and like I said in the beginning, today's video we are going to be explaining the Full Sail housing whole shebang thing that goes on here at Full Sail. So if you guys are ready for this video, go ahead and leave a like for me because I like the likes. I really love them. You guys are really smashing the like button on these videos, so I really appreciate that. So Josh, how many likes should we go for?
100 million likes. 100
million likes, guys. That is what I want. I want you guys to smash that like button so much that we're going to hit 100 million likes, so do that for me. But anyways, enough of this jibber jabber. Let's get right into the business, because this video, I'm really just off the top. There's no notes today. I'm just kind of telling you what my experience was like so that you guys can kind of figure out how it works. It's really complicated and it's kind of hard to explain. So without further ado, let's roll right into it. So when it comes to paying for your living expenses at Full Sail, or when you come to school to live here, there's a few different ways that you can do it. One of these ways is actually just being able to pay for it like flat out, whether it's your own money or your parents that help you pay for it. They just kind of like pay for it for you. That's one of the ways. Also through just student loans, that's one of the ways to do it as well. And then also if you're in online, you really don't have living expenses. I mean, you can have living expenses, but if you're in online, you're probably just living where you were living before you started at Full Sail. So yeah. So if you're not the person who can just afford to flat out pay for all their expenses when they come to this school, probably the type of person that is going to be using the student loans as their way of paying for their expenses at their time here at Full Sail. The way it works is if you're not paying for your actual tuition flat out, like with your own money out of pocket, then you're obviously paying for it through federal aid or anything like that, or through loans and private lenders or things like that you're doing to cover your tuition and then pay it back at a later date. So it's basically the exact same way it works at Full Sail with like the normal college FAFSA and all those student loans setting up. If you're not doing FAFSA, doing like a private lender, or if you're a military, ex-military, any kind of thing like that, you have your VA veterans benefits and stuff like that. So that all works normally at Full Sail, how it works at a normal college. And Full Sail can work with you on certain things like that because they have a whole team that you can speak with, and they will all help you in getting information on like VA benefits and other things like that. So as far as living expenses and everything goes, basically when you're applying for your student loans, you want to budget out a rough budget of how much money you will think you would spend in a certain period of time. I believe it's like you want to figure out how much money you think you would need to spend within an academic year. So that's 8 months here at Full Sail on like the extended track. On the extended track, an academic year is 8 months. So you would want to figure out how much money you need to spend in that 8-month period. So if you figure out how much money you need to budget monthly, then you can just times that by 8 and have the number that you would need, and then add any like add like a buffer zone in case of anything like that. But that's basically how it works. So then when you apply for your regular student loan, whether it's Sallie Mae or if it's a Parent Plus loan or any kind of financial aid or things like that, you would just add that amount to what the actual tuition that you owe to the school after any government aid or any scholarships and things like that. For example, let's say that you owe the school $20,000 and you get a scholarship of $5,000, so that means you owe them $15,000. and then the government gives you financial aid or Pell Grant or whatever that gives you another $5,000. So now you owe them $10,000. So let's say you still owe the school $10,000. So that means you need to get a loan worth of $10,000. But your living expenses is, let's say, per month you need $2,000 a month for your living expenses. So then times that by 8, that means you need $16,000 for 8 months of living expenses here to cover your rent or whatever it may be that you need to afford for the month. You need $16,000, add that to the $10,000, so then now that means you need $26,000 to get in a loan for that first academic year. The general basis is your student loans will help pay for your living here and paying for your apartment and all that stuff if you can't afford to pay for it out of pocket and not do any loans. But yeah, I know it can be very confusing, and I'm not even sure if I can do justice explaining it through this video. So I just want to say, leave any questions you have down below in the comments and I'll definitely respond to them and answer them. Or if I have enough comments, I'll make a separate video and I'll do a second video doing a Q&A answering your specific comments that you have about it to my best of abilities, if I am able to answer them for you. So I will leave that out there for you guys, because I know that there's no possible way I can explain all this information in one video that you guys will actually sit and watch through the whole thing, because no one wants to sit here and listen to me talk for an hour, because there's so many different possibilities and all that stuff. So I just want to say, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section below. But as far as anything else goes, that is a video that's pretty quick, hopefully for you guys. Not too confusing. I really didn't want to make it confusing, kind of want to make it quick. You guys can just ask a bunch of questions down below. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I got some vlogs coming. My friend Josh is here right now. He's from Ohio, so that's awesome. You guys will see those vlogs soon. Those are coming out. We're hopefully about to go to the beach, and hopefully I'll get some dope shots of that for you guys as well. So make sure to subscribe for more content. Got amazing videos coming out. And also leave those comments down below. Like I said, drop that like below. Also smash the like button, because you know it helps me out a lot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I want to make sure you guys stay classy. Peace out.